What's up, y'all? What's going on? And we back. We back. It's Giants preseason, and I'm here to talk about it right now as the game is going live on this live stream. Salute to Giants Nation out there. Hey, a lot to talk about right now, as there's some real good things to talk about this game right now. There's some things, of course, that ain't gonna be perfect to talk about, but we're gonna talk about it right now because I'm a little excited what I saw in this first half so far. Now of course it's preseason. We all know what it is. We don't get too crazy, but it's just so good to see football back on the screen, seeing it live right now. Oh man, it's great. And New York Giant football, of course. So hey, let's talk about it, man. As right now, the Giants are down 10-7 currently right now. As Trubisky just took his offense down the field against the Giants' second-team defense. But that Giant first-team defense looked ferocious those first two drives. Even though Josh Allen's not playing, but it's still good to see and some good things. So before we get more into it, for those who are new to the channel, I ask one thing. If you're an NFL football fan, especially if you're a New York Giant fan, smash that subscribe button to Born for Sports. You want to keep it locked here for that content that you like. But, hey, let's talk about it, man. That starting offense so far, as right now, Jackson Dart is still in the game. Let's talk a little play-by-play right now since they're driving. The Giants have the ball at their own 10. Dart drops back, deflected at the line of scrimmage. Some good pressure right there by the Buffalo Bills defensive interior lineman, number 96. Got right by the interior. Looked like Kubas. But as there's a lot of backups in the game right now, so it's not going to be real pretty. Some Giant offensive linemen, a couple of starters still in the game. There's some players, there's some backups in there. So I'm real interested to see how Marcus Bowe looks. Our fourth round pick. I'm really excited about him as Dart drops off a screen pass. Looks like Turbo Miller, gain of about 7 yards. So that'll be third and long. Third and long coming up right now. So pressure coming up. Looks like Bo got pushed back. Speaking of that, I was just talking good about him, and then he gets pushed back on that play. But hey, listen, there's gonna be some good and bad in a preseason game. And hey, Jackson Dart has looked pretty good today. A little shaky in the first drive, as you could tell, the nerves were there. As Dart drops back. Another screen pass. Turbo Miller fighting first down. Boy, this Turbo Miller, man, he's looking good just like last preseason. He actually looks a little faster than he did last year, which is a good thing. And we all know the speed. Good, nice toss by Dart to get it over the defensive line because, of course, Azudu letting the pressure get on him right away, even on the screen. He couldn't even sell it right. So good decision right there by the Dart and a nice little throw. And the Giants have a first down as they are driving. They are now at their own 27-yard line, looks like. Yep, 27-yard line. But let's talk about this Dart. His pressure gets out of it, scrambles, breaks a tackle, gain of 20 yards on a scramble. Nice feet, but it looks like it might be coming back. I think that was a hold there. Yeah, the flag is down. So it looks like it might be coming back. But nice. Again, Dart looking good there. Nice little elusiveness. Got out of the rush in the pocket and made a good decision. See the call here. Nice open field running by Dart there. Just got to learn to slide, young man. Learn to slide. Don't give me a heart attack. And it looks like it counts. It looks like the penalty was against a defensive penalty. So, hey, gain of 20 yards right there. Jackson Dart is really looking impressive, man. Looking impressive. I was going to begin the show talking about Russell Wilson, but since Dart is doing some work in here, we're gonna have to talk about him right away. And listen, his preseason debut going into this drive, his first two drives, 6 of 8, 91 yards, and a touchdown pass, a deep pass on a bomb to Humphrey. And he really looked good. That was a perfectly thrown ball. And you could see the talent with Jackson Dart. He's good. When he makes the right decisions, he airs that ball out well. And he hit a nice toss. That was a nice toss to Mr. Humphrey. So a lot of that chunk, and now he's driving on his third drive. He looked like he's more comfortable. Some early nerves in that first drive of the game. But if you're a Giant fan, you really got to like what we're seeing right now from Dart. He looks like a first-round pick. Now, again, it's only preseason. And I am on record that I wanted Shedeur Sanders drafted by the New York Giants. And on draft night, I couldn't believe they passed on him. And the Giants traded in and ended up to trade it back into the first round, I should say, and ended up passing Shedeur for Dart. In a perfect world, we want Dart to be the guy. It's spilled milk. It's spilled. Let me just get this out the way. It's spilled milk now, but and I know there's some Giant narratives by a lot of reporters trying to troll the Giant, the LOL Giant Brigade out there last night because Shedeur looked very good last night. And actually, Shedeur, he looked like the quarterback I thought he would look like as a pro. Okay, there was no hate over here. So for all the idiots that were saying how, he sucks and this and that, you look foolish today. You look foolish today because that's the kind of quarterback Shedeur is. I think too many times we as NFL fans, and of course, the guys that get paid the big bucks, scouting quarterbacks, they want the uber athlete that has all. Listen, we all want the uber athlete that has all the gifts and play the quarterback position well to be our quarterback. But this thing about all pocket passers have to be outlawed if they're not scramblers or whatever first is nonsense. Shedeur Sanders can play the quarterback position. It's just a matter of will he go to the right coaching staff that can do well with his skill set, and if he will have the weapons to cook and have his time to learn on the NFL stage level to be an NFL caliber quarterback because he has the tools. I, for one, am a Shedeur believer. We'll see what happens with Cleveland. But I'm also, as Dart airs it out again, incomplete. Went deep there to Cambry, the receiver, low on the depth chart, incomplete. But listen, Jackson Dart is our guy. I want him to be the guy. And, hey, he's looking good so far in his preseason debut. And realistically, what we want is Jackson Dart to be the guy for the New York Giants franchise quarterback, whether Shedeur plans out or not, okay? Because we're going to all have second guesses that we made the right decision. Because make no mistake about it, folks, the most important player in this draft class, a draft class I, by the way, loved that Joe Schoen had, the most important player in this draft class is not Abdul Carter, okay? It's not Cam Scatterbull. It's not those guys who I believe in, and we'll talk about them later on, is Jackson Dart development as the franchise quarterback guy, because he's going to be the reason why this regime continues to be here to attempt to lead this franchise back to glory. Okay, so good start for Jackson Dart so far as Turbo Miller kicks it outside, gets a nice run. Giants are in Buffalo territory right now, driving. Nice drive by Jackson Dart is orchestrating here. And right now we're getting close to field goal range here, as it was a draw play to Turbo Miller. He kicked it outside and got some good yardage. Cliff checking in as always. Salute to Cliff. Thanks for stopping through, my brother. Well, he puts checking in, hashtag welcome back NFL. Oh, it's so good, man. And preseason is what it is. We don't get crazy, but we love the fact that it's getting back to being what we love, and that is on the football field until February. That's what we like. We want it on our TV screen, so it's good to see. But Jackson Dart has really looked well, so good so far in this first half. And I know there's going to be times where Jackson Dart, Shedeur Sanders are for Cleveland. All these rookie quarterbacks are going to have their moments. They're not going to look great during this preseason when they get their opportunity. So we, as football fans, have to be patient with these guys and see, and just flash, show us what we know. Show us what we're used to seeing if you watch and follow college football. Show us why the scouts, why the regime of our teams love and believe in the talent that these guys possess. And we're seeing that today with Jackson Dart. We're seeing it. We are seeing it. No doubt about it. Clip says, I'm ready to have my heart broken every Sunday and occasionally Monday by my New York Jets. Well, listen, this is the time of year we are all allowed, Clip. We're all allowed to have optimism, okay? Let's see what happens. Just have a level head, brother. Just have a level head. Honestly, I think the Jets are in a big transition year. I hope as Dart fires in there, completes it on 4th down. Did he complete it? Oh, it looks like no. No, it looks like Washington couldn't hold on. Montreal Washington, who's been turning heads in camp. I mean, he's making plays all the time, and yeah, that ball was a little behind him. Dart fired it. He went. Oh no, that wasn't behind him. That was where it was supposed to be. That you see. That's what I'm talking about with Jackson Dart. That was a good pass. He threw it to a space. The defender was on the left side of the receiver with his back turned. And Gano hits the field goal, so the Giants take a 13-7 lead. That pass was put in a spot back shoulder to Washington. It hit him in the chest and hands, and Washington didn't hold the ball. That's going to be a red flag for him trying to make the team and make the 53. But again, that was a good throw by Dart. He has some continuity with these group of receivers at the end of the depth chart because obviously he's been working with the second, third teams mostly in camp. That was a ball they went after for the whole time, and Washington didn't hold it. But that was a good decision by Dart. Good to see there as the drive stalls and the Giants kick a field goal in there. Preseason football equals non-alcoholic beer. Yeah, that's exactly what it is, Cliff. Non-alcoholic beer. It is what it is, but it's good to see us back in the fold, seeing what we see. So let's talk about the first drive of the game, as the big story was Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson did begin this game, and I was on record all week for a couple of weeks on social media, on Twitter. Anyone that knows me has been saying it. It made absolutely no sense for the New York Giants to say, you know what, we're just going to rest our starters. We're just going to, keep all our healthy starters and let them just hang out, sit, and, they're not going to even touch much preseason football because we're afraid for them to get hurt. Bullshit. Let these guys play. The New York Giants need to have their players play in the preseason. I'm going to be honest with y'all, folks. Maybe I'm a little old school. I'm not really a fan of this whole, hey, let's just coast through the preseason stuff that the NFL is on nowadays. And I know it's a different time. And let's just not even play our star. Let's just keep our guys on the outside watching, have it a country club training camp, not do much hitting. And then, week 1 when the games count, let's go out there and go kick some ass. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. This is a time of year where we got to get these guys ready to hit again, man. Tackling especially. To me, it's the tackling the most important thing in preseason of that players need to get going down after being off the whole offseason. Okay? The training camps, there's no more two-a-days, and I understand why. There's no more two-a-days and none of that like it used to be. There's no live tackling. You barely hit each other. That's the way the NFL is now. So you can't say, okay, we're not going to hit each other during training camp and then go out in preseason and don't even play. And then let's go at it at week 1. That's BS, man. The game of football is about physicality. It's about game speed, getting it right, man. And you can't having the first month of the season being a training camp basically every day, every season now. Okay? And that's a part of what's problem with the Giants. Now, 2023. 2023. In 2023, they did the same thing, and hey, they had a rough season. And the start, what did they do? They started 2-6. Now I know there was injuries that hit, and it just was a crazy start to the season that snowballed and just got away. Okay, but it is what it is. They were like 1-3 in September. Okay, and they were awful. They were awful. And last year in 2024, again, 2-6 start, 1-3 in September. Okay, both seasons, the season was over by Halloween. Okay, the team looked unprepared. The team looked like they were just going through the motions. Just was a step slow against every team they played. They can't afford that this season with this schedule. Not at all. Especially starting the season with 2 divisional opponents. They can't do that. You know, and for those out there that might say, hey, come on, man, you're doing too much. It's just preseason. All that matters is just they're ready for week 1, don't get hurt. Yes, we don't want our players getting hurt. Absolutely. I don't want anyone getting hurt. And I believe players that are coming back from off-season injuries or nursing some injuries during camp, yeah, let them rest. I get that. I do. I'm okay with that. But if you're healthy, I need you out there hitting. That's just me. Here's more proof to my point. In 2022, the Giants actually played. They actually played their starters in the preseason a lot, right? Including their starting quarterback, Daniel Jones, right? At the time, they started the season 6-1. Now, could you say there's some coincidence involved? Oh, yeah, I guess. But it's hard to argue with the facts. Oh, man. Pass, deep throw, perfect throw there. And the wide receiver the wide receiver of the Buffalo Bills just dropped it. I had him right in the hands. Oh, Raheem Lane actually knocked that ball out. I couldn't tell. He might have got a hand in there at the right moment and knocked the ball out. So good play by the defender for recovering after getting burned there. But that's one of the roster invitees and stuff, trying to undrafted free agents trying to make the team. But, you know, we started 6-1 in that 2022 season when we actually played our starters. So it's time. The way the Giants have been, we won 3 fucking games last year, okay? 3 games. It's time. It's time for us to change the plan. It's time to change the plan, man, okay? Let's go back to doing what's necessary. Because, listen, if you're Brian Dable, okay, if you're Brian Dable, dude, Deontay Banks with a nice play to break that ball up, and he needs to have a good camp here as he's in a position battle. We'll talk about that soon. But if you're Brian Dable, you can't afford to start this season. You can't afford to start this season with another 1-3 or 0-4, none of that shit. You got to get this team winning because the outrage, it's just going to get louder and louder about his job for the rest of the season. And I'm tired, folks. I am tired of having our season end before Halloween. It's time for New York Giant football to be back relevant in the game. Okay, we got talent this year, and I believe in this talent. I believe we can win some games, man, and be a factor in this NFC East. Cliff says, damn, Big Blue has a tough schedule this year, going up against the NFC North and AFC West. Yes, they do. They got a tough schedule. There's no doubt about it. So the Giants have to be ready, man, and they got to be ready in week 1. They got to be ready week 1. I don't want to wait till week 6 to where they all of a sudden have their bearings and the season's already over. No. I want this team to come off the rip and get it right. And when you got 2 division games to start the season, it's double imperative to do that. So listen, y'all, that's my unfiltered truth. The Giants have been so ass 7 of the last 9 years. Coaching and non-injured players don't deserve sitting the entire preseason. That's my unfiltered truth, y'all. That's my unfiltered truth, okay? You got teams like Kansas City with the great Patrick Mahomes, okay, who have basically built a dynasty-ish run here, okay, with that team with Andy Reid. And guess what? Every year they're playing. They're playing in the preseason. They are. They're playing in the preseason. There's no a country club Andy Reid running out there. And guess what? The star players are bought into that because Patrick Mahomes always comes out public and says, I want to play. I want to play preseason. I want to get my rhythm. I want to get used to getting hit. I want my offensive line to be ready. Hey, that's a big deal when you got an all-world starting franchise player leading the way to help Andy Reid's message. But, hey, if they can do it, the Giants damn sure could because they've been asked the last 7 of the last 9 years. So who are the Giants to think that they don't have to take preseason seriously? And I love my New York Giants, baby. I love them. I'll ride and die with them forever. I don't care how ass they are. But honestly speaking, the Giants have no legs to stand on trying to have country clubs every year, especially when you're not getting the results that you're getting the last 2. We were 3-14 last year. Forget all that country club shit. It's time for the players to earn it. And they have bought in. They have bought in. And there's a different energy about this team right now going on. And I love it. And I love it. So, hey, that's my unfiltered truth. And honestly, I'm not thrilled with Russell. And let's talk about it. I'm not thrilled with Russell just getting one series. But you know what? At least he got out there. Okay, at least he got out there. So next week, I expect a bigger snap count for Russell Wilson next week. And with his term, usually now, it used to be a time where, preseason used to be 4 games and the dress rehearsal was the 3rd week of the preseason. And then the last week, you kind of sit your guys and get them ready for week 1. Well, now there's only 3 preseason games. So next week should be the dress rehearsal. And if it isn't, and week 3 is the dress rehearsal, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that too. Again, the Giants have not earned the right to treat preseason like a country club and not be bothered to hit or play their starters and then just go wing it in week 1 and see what happens. They haven't earned that. So this makes me feel good to see they at least got out there a little taste for the starters. But I want more snaps next week for sure. And if it's the dress rehearsal game, they better listen. This offense better play at least 3 quarters. Okay, if the plan is week 3 of the preseason, when the last preseason game, we're not going to play anybody, then next week better be at least 3 quarters from this offense, from the starting offense and defense. I want it. That's what we need. The Giants need physicality. They got to get back to their roots, man. And the way you do that is setting the tone at camp, setting the tone in OTAs, I should say first, then setting the tone with camp, and then the preseason. And then week 1, we lock and load, ready to go. That's what I want. All 9 Ninja starters need to play this preseason, and I want more next week. So let's talk about Russell Wilson's debut now. Now, he went 6 or 7 for only 28 yards. Like I said, he only had 1 drive, and it was a pretty good drive. It was a pretty good drive. It's not like it was a bad one. It was just, it stalled because of penalties by the backup left tackle. Which we'll get into. That's what led to it. That's what led to it. It led to that. And, the 2 penalties on that drive, Hudson, the Giants were driving. We had things going, and then all of a sudden, a false start, back-to-back 2 penalties. You can't have that. Now that's Andrew Thomas' spot. I'm pretty sure if Andrew Thomas was playing, if he was healthy enough to play, that doesn't happen. But I thought I saw some good in that drive. I really did. And Russell Wilson had the ball. He got the ball out quick. He was on time, hit a couple of passes to the running backs in the flat, took what the defense gave him, but he got the drive going. Giants converted a 4th and 1 on that drive on a Tracy handoff. Tyrone Tracy looked pretty good as well. I didn't like, it was a down by contact, but he did fumble that ball. I don't know if that was because, wow, what a throw by Dart in there. Stepped up in the pocket, and that time Montrell Washington, he held on to that ball that time. As the Giants look like they're in the 2-minute right now, the 2-minute no huddle. Perfect throw right in that zone. Nice play. Before let's talk about this right now. 1:36 left. They're in the 2-minute offense in Buffalo territory. Dart drops back, lost a pass complete. Wide open. Washington again by the left sideline hash, and they're going no huddle. I like what I'm seeing here from Dart, man. He's looking good. He's got command of this offense. Again, it's preseason, but it's good to see. Drops back, pumps, manipulates the pocket, dumps it off to Miller. Gain of about 6. Got to hurry these guys to the line. Got to hurry up to the line, guys. Come on, let's go. Under 50 seconds, 2nd and 4 at the Buffalo 33. Shotgun form, 3 wides. Draw play to Miller. Now, see, I don't like that. Now, why are we doing a draw play? Let Dart run the 2-minute. Let him run it. Let's see. He's cooking. Why are we running the ball and killing time like that? So now we just, I guess the logic there was we were going to call a timeout. But I like to see, Dart keep going and taking the ball down the field, man. Jesus Christ. Cliff checks in, says, damn, Big Blue again has a tough schedule going up against the NFC North and the NFC West. I'm ready for it. I ain't even on it like that. I think the Giants are going to be a lot better than people think. And you know what? To be the best, you got to beat the best, baby. Okay? I'm not afraid of the schedule. I do acknowledge it's a tough one, but I'm not afraid of it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, baby. TP Way the Giants says, okay, TP's going to join the show. I love it. I love it. Yes, sir. Whenever you're ready, get on here with me, brother. Get on here with me. I'm with you. I'm with you. All right. So we're back out. We're back out the huddle here. 37 seconds is 3rd and 5. Buffalo blitzes. Steps up. Incomplete. Incomplete. That pressure got in. But that was some good time in there. He tried to get it in there. Good throw, but just good defense. Oh, no. You know what? You got to catch that. Again, Washington dropping the fucking ball. Jesus Christ, dude. That was a great throw by Dart, and he just dropped it. Another drop. You know what? I'm impressed by what I'm seeing from Jackson Dart. Okay? His receivers are letting him down out here. Montreal Watkins look very good in camp. Of course, I got to see him catching one-handed shits. I got to see Montreal catching one-handed passes on the regular training camp, all these highlights on the New York Giant website. But then in the game, when he's getting competition, he's dropping balls for our young quarterback, hurting his stat sheet. That's all right. I like what I'm seeing from Jackson Dart. You can see the command is there, and he knows what he's doing, and he's not. After the first drive jitters, he's on it, man. I like what I'm seeing. Hey, receivers, Montreal, Washington, or Cambry, all you guys, hold on to the fucking ball, okay? If you want to be on this team, you got to hold on to it. Simple as that. But Russell Wilson, man, he didn't do nothing spectacular. But he did go out there, and he had command of the offense. He knew what to do. He was on time, took what the defense gave him. Hey, it is what it is, man. I like what I saw. Oh, listen. I gotta bring a gentleman to the stage who I'm telling you right now is a legend on this YouTube content creator circle, and I'm very happy he's joining me, man. This guy's a good dude, and if you ain't subscribed to him, I don't know what the hell y'all been at. Big Dash in the building. My guy, salute. What's going on, Dash?
What's going on, boss man? How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm loving what I'm seeing here, man. I'm loving what I'm seeing. That's some real good, and I'm getting a little excited for a preseason game, and it feels kind of good, bro. It feels kind of good to just go in and watch a preseason game. Just say, you know what, man. I don't know. I don't know if I don't like this guy. I don't know if this guy's ready. You could see the pieces are looking good, man. What do you think? What do you think about this? We're talking about Jackson Dart. We're talking about Russell Wilson. What do you like so far you seeing, bro?
Now, there was definitely some things I wanted to see, especially after seeing the debut of Shedeur Sanders yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
So with that being said, I'm loving what I saw with Jackson Dart today.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
stand and deliver. Even on that touchdown pass, he took a nice hit, bounced right back up, celebrated in the end zone. So, I'm loving what I'm seeing. Good poise. Even with the scrambling, you saw him get loose a little bit too. So yeah,
sure.
I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it so far. There's some other pieces on the offensive line. I think Bo looked real good at right tackle. Wasn't letting anything happen.
I'm excited about that guy, man. I love that guy. That's the feet, bro. The feet, bro. Yeah. On the edge for those quick. Oh my god, I see the vision, bro.
Everybody want to force him inside. The guard, the center, know that that boy's a tackle. That boy is a tackle. Turbo Miller.
Yeah.
Turbo Miller. He won a job, man.
Plays.
Turbo Miller won a job, man. So now, so I mean, overall, even with the first team on offense, they struggled down the field, but you saw the tight ends get involved, a lot of check downs and stuff like that. But you didn't have them wide receivers, man. No Neighbors, no Slayton. Wandell was out there. You saw him get involved. So I'm not mad at Russ either. He was able to get down the field. James Hudson, I'm super mad at.
Oh, he's annoying me.
Come on,
man. I'm a point of attack guy. You know what? Before we finish, I got another gentleman I gotta bring on the show now. I gotta bring this man right now. Now, listen, y'all. You heard what I said about Big Dash. If you're not subscribed to this man, I don't know what the hell you're doing. One of the best content creators out here and a legend in this YouTube circle. But this man right here that I'm about to bring to the stage, listen, if y'all not subscribed to this man, I don't know what y'all doing. My brother, fellow Lieutenant TP Wade.
Yeah. That's what you call an intro. That's what you call an intro.
Yeah, I got to for you guys. You guys, man, I love you guys, man. Come on. Especially the content. TP, you know you my guy for life.
Yes, sir.
Listen, man, we just chopping it up. Appreciate you guys coming on the show, man. And we was just talking about what we liked so far and stuff. Before you get into what you like, I want Dash to finish his point just now. What were you saying, brother, about everything? Keep it going,
just to wrap it up a little bit. So I'm happy with what I saw. Even with the first team, Russ was able to get downfield. Ended up getting we shot ourselves in the foot with the penalties. We got all the way down to the 30. Then James Hudson want to act like Boo Boo the fool.
Yeah.
Back. And that killed that drive. Who knows? That could have been a touchdown too. Shout out to Graham Gano, old man with the leg getting there.
Showing that 53-yard leg back.
2 field goals for him. But this defense, because this first team defense, without Dex.
Yep.
And I don't even think Abdul didn't even play the first series. I don't think at all.
No, he did. He had a pressure on third down. He had the pressure on third down to when they got rid of it. And he went right up against the guard Dash, went right in there, and just man, I loved it.
I think that was the second series because we had the 3 and out on the first one. I think that second one is when he almost got the quarterback, right? When he almost got Trubisky. Is we talking about that one or?
I thought it was the first drive. Maybe you're right. I'll check back at that.
You might be right.
I thought I saw him on that 3rd and all because it was a 3rd and 15, and he got in the guard, and then he threw the ball, and then they ended up punting. Yeah, that was beautiful. That's big. You know how I feel about this guy.
Y'all got me second guessing. I thought it was the first 2, but now I'm not sure. Y'all got me second guessing.
Yeah, I think it was.
But I know exactly what y'all talking about.
I saw Tibbs. I saw Tibbs out there with the first series. I saw Tibbs. I saw Burns. I thought I didn't see him, but they did say that he lined up over the tackle though. I mean, over the guard. He was lined up inside, so it might have been him.
Yeah.
But overall, defense looked fast.
Oh, I love it.
Michael McFadden in coverage.
Oh, you see that hit he put on the carrier on the second drive? Oh, I got up like it was week 1. I was like, oh, let's go. That's what I want to see.
So,
man.
Just imagine when Dex is on the field too, man. So, I'm excited with what I saw from that first team defense. Second team defense, this is why I keep telling people about the importance of playing in the preseason. That second team defense couldn't tackle to save their life. But the importance of live tackling versus stud joint practices. But I'm loving what I'm seeing.
Yeah, TP, man, talk to me, brother. What is it you love that you saw so far in this game, brother?
Look, it's funny because I actually text Dash, and after the first drive, I'm like, "Yo, man, Russ is gonna take us places," because if you just look past of actually what you're seeing and kind of envision us in totality, right?
Right.
You're like, okay, all right. Well, about time that I could see us offensively take the field and not be in panic, like not feeling like every single play is like, okay, we're going to turn over the ball here. all right, maybe are we going to turn over the ball here? Like it's more like you see the poise that Russell Wilson just has and the command that he has over the offense. You know, I've seen on X and Twitter. Look, I need to stay off of X while I'm watching the game, but
yeah, I had to get off that.
I need to too. I need to as well.
It's impossible.
But you see people, you know, complaining about the checkdowns, and I'm like, yo, I'll take it because that's always going to open up something bigger. And then on top of that, I mean, you got to think about it, man. Look, our receivers weren't on the field, you know, like Dash was saying. So can you imagine what it looks like if Malik was on the field, if Darius Slayton was there, you know, like,
right?
Could you imagine? And then on top of that, one thing I also noticed was just utilizing the tight end, man.
Ooh,
like that was even that alone. Theo Johnson was getting
targeted. Belly got something too. I saw that. Belly got one, Dash. I know you was hyped up. You can talk about it.
So I'm like, yo, this is about time. Like this is what, you know, I was hoping to see.
Yeah.
That's on the offensive side of the ball. Right. But I'm with you, Jorge. Yo, defensively.
Ooh.
When Micah came up flying like that, because Micah's always good at pursuit.
Right.
It's just with him making a tackle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But him flying to the ball, that tells me a few things. I like as a whole how we look, but I also like the energy that everybody is playing with. It is more like we not sitting back hoping to do something. Nah, we going out there and we gonna play like the giant defense that y'all expect to see. Yeah. And it just feel like that, you know, and that whole 2 series that we seen the defense. Right. So, I mean, all in all, offensively, defensively, it gives you something to look forward to as a Giant fan. And then to wrap that up, as far as the starters is concerned, yo, Graham Gano. What was that, 350 yarders?
Yeah, bro. He showed he got that leg straight back.
Yeah. Who are we? I don't even like. Come on, man. I mean, I love it.
Listen, everybody out there, listen, man. I'm not the only one who's been saying F the schedule, F the haters. These 2 gentlemen right here that's on this show with me, who y'all need to subscribe to, by the way, they are right there in the forefront too, man, and saying the right things. The Giants are different this year. You just feel it. It's different. It's a different vibe. The talent is improved, but it's just a different vibe. And listen, Brian Dable knows he's on the hot seat. I mean, listen. It's cooking. It's cooking if he go up to a slow start. I mean, that cushion I wouldn't be sitting on if we start 0-2 or some crazy nonsense in September. I was just talking about a little while ago. I said how I feel like it is absolutely disrespectful, in my opinion, for the New York Giants to think, and I call them my unfiltered truth, that for them to think, since we've been asked the last 7 of the last 9 years, that all of a sudden we could just make this preseason a country club and we don't have to play and we don't have to hit anybody. Listen, change the plan. It hasn't worked the last 2 years. Okay, change the plan. And listen,
give me 1 second,
last
fellas.
time we played our starters, what happened in 2022, y'all? 6-1. We started 6-1. Now, is that maybe a coincidence? Maybe a little bit, but I don't think it's that much of a coincidence to think that when they actually took preseason more seriously, we started off faster. I don't know, Dash.
No, that's the importance of these preseasons and playing, because people kept arguing with me about not, you know, a lot of people were with me with the whole we got to play some starters. We got to play the start. And I'm a little bit upset that we only saw the offensive line in 1 series.
Yeah, I wanted more too.
Like and to me, it's like, yes, things went a little bit smoothly, but we had the 2 offset penalties. I probably would have liked to see that offense, at least the offensive line too. If you're going to put Jackson Dart out there, at least have him out there with the starting offensive line.
Right. I want to see that.
But again, I'm just even though it wasn't exactly what we wanted, Russ was still efficient. 6 for 7. I think they said it was only like 27 yards or something like that. He was dinking and dunking, but it was at a necessity.
He took what they gave him.
Yeah,
That's what he's
exactly. And especially when you're opening up the game like that. When this is his first time where he can be hit behind his offensive line. He got to learn his offensive line, and the offensive line got to learn his tendencies if he's holding on to the ball for a certain amount of time. So I think that not having any of the top wide receivers outside of Wan'Dale Robinson playing meant
who
something.
had a nice catch, by the way. I saw that.
He did have a nice
and
catch.
I know TP saw that. I know you saw that, brother. I know that's your guy.
And my notes. Yep.
Yeah, listen, we on the Commander's ass though.
I'm telling you, man.
You know my message is clear.
Oh man,
my message is clear. Commanders is full week 1. I'm not buying all this hype. Listen, Jada's good, but I he gonna see some things he ain't seen.
Did y'all see them versus the Patriots? Did y'all see them versus the Patriots?
They couldn't tackle.
He didn't play. But you know what? You know what I was looking at against the Patriots last night? That defense is cooked. We coming for them, y'all.
Come on, man.
We coming for them, man. I'm telling you, they look cooked out.
Look, I'm telling y'all. And look, and the funny thing is, I'm sitting here and I'm trying to just be mature, be patient, and things like that. And I was telling myself when the defense took the field, that was kind of like the last straw for me.
Yeah.
if I was talking with any type of confidence before, oh man, yeah, it's go time. It's go time. It's go time now. So at this point, hey, listen, man, somebody just gonna have to show me something. Like they just gonna have to prove that they gonna beat us week 1. Because outside of that, I mean, I see it. I see the vision, and I love what we looking like right now. Yeah,
they do for that decline. Yeah, listen, they're a solid team, but I'm not buying that they're about to just take over and run us over. It's just too many fans out there, especially Commander fans, that are out there saying how it's gonna be easy dub week 1. Y'all crazy. Keep saying that. There's always advantages to being underestimated, and no team in the league does it better than the New York Giants when they're underestimated. Y'all, for real.
That's a fact. We live in that underdog category, man.
For sure.
We succeed in that. I'm just going over the numbers though. Like I said, what I wanted to see from Dart, I said I wanted to see 2 touchdowns. I didn't get 2 touchdowns, but I did get positive play. 150 yards, another 30 on the ground. I'm happy with that.
Right. And
again, I don't know what's going to happen with the second half. Who's going to get maybe is Winston and DeVito. But right now, from what I'm seeing, that first half, I'm pleased with what I saw. I wish I would have saw the offensive line just a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. But who is number 60? The backup center did okay.
Yeah, I think was that Kubis or that Shotland?
No. It was a guy I didn't even know. I didn't even know he existed. To tell you the truth, his last name is Hudson. Never heard of him.
Oh, the undrafted. Actually, he was on the practice squad from another team. Okay. I was hearing on the telecast. I don't know much about him either because I had to do a double take myself. That's like, how many Hudsons we got on this team?
Yeah.
I was like, wait a minute, because the other Hudson had me pissed off earlier with those penalties. I was that drive probably ends in a touchdown if we don't get those back-to-back penalties. Yeah,
the false start, then turn around and get the hole right after that. Next thing you know, it's 2nd and 25.
Right.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to come back from that.
I didn't like how Evan Neal did not play. I guess he's injured. I was kind of looking forward to seeing like how he would look in guard in the first team. So that's a little disappointing. Of course, Evan Neal hurt again. I mean, you want to give him a shot. You say, you know what? I'm gonna try one more time with him, and then what happens? Right when we're about to play a game, something happens with the guy.
He would have got some valuable reps too, man. He would have got some valuable reps because the Buffalo's defense was in there for a while.
Yeah.
So they had their starters out there when Jackson Dart scored. If I'm not mistaken, that was against their starting defense still. So I'm happy with that. And then they left their offense out there until our second team defense was out there because Trubisky ain't have nothing for us.
No,
those first couple of series.
He looked like he wanted to go back to the locker room, like he was scared. Like, they playing out here now. Oh, they playing. Shit, the first 3 plays of the game, he got hit. First 3 plays of the game.
Roy Robinson Harris. I think that was a BS roughing the passer call.
BS.
Yeah. He was getting back there for sure.
He was getting busy. So I haven't seen Darius Alexander yet though. Is it?
Yeah.
Did y'all see him yet?
No,
I didn't see him yet. I think he's probably going to be second half. Maybe
okay.
they got
Well, it's still a lot of things to watch for.
Yeah, because what's crazy is according to the depth chart, he came in as what, second team? Or let me double check that. Depth chart wise.
And if I'm not mistaken, D. Williams, he was out there with the first team too, right?
Williams, he might have been out there.
I think I seen him a couple times with the
actually, Darius Alexander's third string on the depth chart right now.
Okay.
That's why. So we're probably going to see him second half. Unfortunately,
he got to find a way to crack that second team somehow.
Yeah, he's got to get it together because I believe in that kid's talent. I think he's got the biggest upside. I really want him to win that DT job. I really do. I am not a fan of Roches. I think he's a rotational lineman at best. I don't want to see no more Roches or him getting pushed back at the point of attack all the time. And then half the season he's hurt anyway. I don't got time for that, not this year. I want to see that kid Darius Alexander. I really believe he can be a big time force next to Dexter Lawrence. You know, yeah. I really do, y'all.
Well, listen, speaking of rookies, it was interesting to see us being put in a position to where it was what, 4th and 1, 4th and 2 or something like that on that first drive.
Yeah.
And immediately I thought, this is perfect for Cam Scatterbo. Like I was like, man, this would have been absolutely perfect.
Definitely miss him.
Oh man, he would have got that too.
Man, and just seeing the workload, because everybody was out. But just seeing the workload that Tyrone Tracy, took on in that first drive was just, it had your just mind wondering up the endless possibilities. Honestly,
yes.
So. Yeah,
I believe in this run game, TP. I really do. I believe that this tandem with Tracy and Scatterbo is going to be really good. If Tracy could just hold on to the ball, I'm going to be happy. Yeah. I was a little annoyed, bro. I was a little annoyed when I saw at first.
I'm with you.
That ball came out and he was down by contact, and I try to tell my brain calm down, bro, calm down. It's first time getting hit. It can happen. It's possible, but You know me. I have no tolerance.
Your brain was right. Your brain was right. Now, even though his knee was down, you still got to hold on to that ball.
Exactly.
On the first play, on the first time you get it like that, come on, man.
Exactly.
Yeah, and look, little things, man.
No, I speak to it all the time, man, about Tyrone Tracy Jr. Like, don't get it twisted. I'm excited to see him. I think he runs the ball well, but that's my biggest knock with him, man. It's just holding on to the rock. Right. And so, again, all running backs know, you don't even want to leave it to chance. So that kind of just told me as well, no, you don't do it on purpose, So, yeah, hold on to the ball through it all. But one more point, too, speaking of just going forward on that 4th and 1 or whatever it was, just the fact that we did it. Now, I know it's preseason, so I don't know if that was, the determining factor as to why we did it. But I want to see more of that. Yeah. On those 4th and 1s, that's how the aggressive style play that I'm looking forward to seeing. So hopefully that's what we're aiming to do.
Right.
I don't know. It's preseason. Maybe it was just because of that. But when I seen that, I was like, thank you.
You ain't wrong, TP. You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong, bro. Because remember, we saw that in 2022, how aggressive Brian Dable was he not? He was going for a lot of 4th downs. And that's what made us fall in love with them as a coach. We said, hey, well, I know you two probably felt the same way, but I know sitting in them stands, we was like, this Brian Dable, I like him.
That's how he got the nickname, Day Balls.
Yeah.
He got the balls, right? Exactly. He got the balls, right? All of that. All of that. And then all of a sudden, 2023 comes, he turned into the cowardly lion. And we haven't seen him go for many 4th downs many times yet. Now, some of it could be he didn't have a lot of faith in the offensive line, but that's not what I want. I don't want my team's mentality to be like that. I like you said, go for that shit, man. Go set that tone. That momentum is such a big deal in football, man. And you guys know, you guys have played it, you know what I'm saying? And listen, when you get that momentum going, sometimes it's tough to get for the other team to get that back. And every time we went for it on 2022 on them 4th downs, we had that momentum. He got to get back to that, bro.
Mm-hmm. It's complimentary football too, because that's what I liked about it today. Is like we go down the field, we got the field goal once, but once our defense got out there, we was right back at it. And then what do? We reward our defense for turning that ball over for us with a touchdown.
Right.
So and everybody playing for everybody. So if we can keep that up, and again, I like these valuable snaps for Jackson Dart. A lot of people kept saying like, "Oh, Winston going to be the second quarterback," and I'm like, "Nah, I don't even really need to see Winston. Really, I need to see Dart get these snaps." And again, that first series, I think that takes a lot of pressure off of him. That he was able to get out there, have some success, get the touchdown, hang in the pocket, stand and deliver. If he can continue to do that, as long as like we know that these receivers, especially Neighbors, if you give them the chance, they're gonna make the play. So give your playmakers a chance to make the play, throw the ball. Even with not Winston, but Russ. You saw him even though he was checking down, the ball was in had good placement on the ball. He was trying to get some yak with the tight end. So I'm just happy that a lot of people got involved in this game. Tight ends, running backs, wide receivers, everybody got involved so far in this game, and we got a whole nother second half to watch.
And Dart numbers in the first half: 12 of 19, 154 yards, a touchdown pass, and 8.1 yards per attempt. That's a good thing, bro. I love that. And 3 rushes for 24 yards as well. Hey, the tools are there. You can see why. The Giants say, you know what, we want this guy. I think it's a good idea to trade back in. Now, listen, you guys, we all wanted Shador, and I still, especially my guy TP, who was leading the charge, y'all. For those out there, if you don't know by now, my guy TP was leading the charge for Shador as much as anyone I know. We all wanted him. Dash as well. Dash, I see him Twitter. Dash was at war with Twitter for months, bro.
But look, let me speak to that.
Yeah, go ahead, bro. Yeah.
Of course, the Cleveland game was yesterday, and the talk was, Shador looking like the guy that a lot of us, thought he would look like. Translated well, and Shador was being the Shador that we knew. And
didn't surprise us one bit.
Didn't surprise. And I know I put it out there on X. It got to the point to where I was just like, listen, y'all, a lot of people were being a little too nice. I'm just gonna tell y'all how I truly feel.
Yeah. Talk about it, brother.
At this point, I'm gonna need Jackson Dart to answer to this. So, and it wasn't necessarily this game. I didn't even necessarily because I understand how this thing goes, man. There's a such thing as just rust, and there's a such thing as just being a rookie. I believe in that whole process.
Right.
And I wasn't going to rob Jackson Dart away from that because he's human just like everybody. So it wasn't like, oh, I needed to see him this game go absolutely off. But no, I did want to see him in preseason, kind of show like y'all didn't make a mistake. I wanted to see that. Right. And so I feel like we definitely did see it. And so no pushback. I'm not mad at all. And I've said this. As long as Jackson Dart is out there looking like a quarterback that can basically have promise and look like he can get the job done, I don't care about what Shador does.
Right.
As long as Shador handles his biz, Shador can do whatever.
Right.
It goes hand in hand because a similar situation to me was the whole Saquon Barkley thing, right? When he went to Philly and he had that fantastic year. Had the Giants been successful, I don't think it would have been as big as an issue. Yep. Now I'm with you, TP, but a little bit different though, because I needed that touchdown from Dart today. Because I wanted
talking that shit, bro.
I wanted. Listen, and again, I was driving that bus too for Shador, right? And I want to see him be successful against everybody but the New York Giants. I'll say that too. But I saw him do what he did yesterday, and I saluted and praised Shador yesterday for what he did because of all the people, all the haters and stuff like that.
Right.
But you saw how people tried to pin that whole Jackson Dart versus Shador, and it's gonna be a thing. It's gonna be soon as he was able to get that touchdown, I felt like some weight coming off of my shoulders, now, because I know if I keep talking about Shador and I don't talk about Dart, people, Dash, you You go be a Browns fan type. Nah. It was never about that. It was about what they did to Shador, not about the Browns. But I was happy to see Dart do what he did though.
Yeah.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah,
and it was quick too. It was quick. Second series, boop boop. They had the big play to Washington. Washington broke some tackles.
Yeah.
Boom. And then the next play, boom. Little Jordan Humphreys out of nowhere, right? And then he threw him open too. It was about the ball placement, the timing, and also standing and delivering. That's all I need to see.
Exactly.
And be honest,
I think that holds up to what Shador did yesterday. I think what we saw holds up to what Shador did.
Yeah.
No issues. The only people that got a problem right now, though, is them damn Saints because of who they took at quarterback and everybody else that passed on them.
Yeah.
The Giants because Dart looked good.
Tyler Shuck.
Yeah.
You already know if Dart didn't look good, you already know it would have been storylines.
Oh yeah,
Dart looked good. It leaves us out of the headlines. Our hands are clean right now. We can get ready to play. But that's why I needed that from Dart though.
I did too, bro. I agree and I agree with you totally, Dash, because it's like they're gonna be linked together forever because of the whole process of the way the offseason was leading up to it. Before even week 18 ended, we had Shador with the giant cleats. So you already know where that's heading. And then you got Dart. They're gonna be forever linked. That's what's gonna happen. Like you guys said, as long as our guy that we got does his job, I don't give a damn what happens with Shador. Now, will I hope he does well? Of course, but just not against the Giants. Because it's always true blue first, baby. Oh, yeah. It's always that first. And listen, I wanted Shador. You guys wanted Shador. And we have been like going against the haters for months before even of the draft process. So you kind of want to root for the guy to do well just because of that. Because it was just over the top. It was over the top. The hate this kid was getting. But as long as our guys does well, hey, that's all that matters. And his numbers would have been even better today if it wasn't for he had 3 drops. 2 of them to Montreal Washington. I mean, how could we not be satisfied?
He might have cracked 200 yards.
Right.
And
one thing I want to see from Jackson Dart is him being more comfortable, man, just going ahead and taking off. Run, man. Run. Right. And look, it's funny, Dash, because I almost text you. There was one play where it was 20 Mississippi. I mean, this dude, he was back there so long.
Boy, he took off, right? And
Man.
I saw it.
And I just want him to have more of that, natural instinct and not feel bad for taking off. Right. You know what I mean? Because he has the ability to do so. Oh, definitely does. So,
and also, you gotta know who you're playing with. Again, there is no neighbors, no slate, no those guys aren't on the field. So if the guys right now aren't getting open, they probably not gonna get open.
Right.
So, that internal clock, he got to take off. But again, what do you have? He had 24 yards rushing on 3 attempts.
Exactly.
Right.
And that's only in the half. So who knows? But I don't think it could have gotten went any better for Jackson Dart than what obviously it could always be better. But I'm very, very pleased with what I saw in the first half. And again, I know how petty people are, especially in sports media. And had Jackson Dart not been successful at all,
oh man,
you know what the reports would have been as soon as this game is over. But shout out to Dart for helping us out with that one because
he answered well. Yep, that's.
I also want to say too. Did y'all notice JMS in the first drive, especially on the 4th and 1, he was getting some push at point of attack. He was getting some push there.
He better.
He better be because Dash, you said it. He better be because I'm not dealing with his nonsense this year. I need him to be tougher, physical, everything because we are not reaping the benefits yet of a 2nd-round pick. If need be, we're gonna have to go a different direction.
And that's why I wanted one more series. I wanted one more series just to see. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna go back and watch the replay once they drop all 22 for that first series and stuff like that. But for what I saw, he didn't stand out as far as making any mistakes. I didn't see a lot of pressure coming up the middle. And to be honest, the offensive line was pretty solid overall.
They were
in the first series. Outside of the penalties.
And that makes me very happy.
I'll tell you this: I wouldn't be surprised if Marcus Bowe got some snaps over James Hudson, man. With that, because if you killing drives like that, man, we can't do that. We can't allow that to happen, especially early in the season, man. But we all hoping that we got good news for Andrew Thomas too. Supposedly he might be ready to start practicing this week. So
yeah,
what happens with that? And if that's the case, then he looked like he might be ready for week 1, and that makes me feel a lot better.
Yeah. No doubt about it. No doubt about it, bro. I'm glad you said that because Andrew Thomas' health is the key to Russell Wilson making the Giants offense a formidable unit. Every time, every year, we have seen it the last couple of years, fellas. When Andrew Thomas goes down, the O-line goes to shit. And that's all she wrote. And then it's a turnstile and mixing and matching and mixing and matching. We need Andrew Thomas healthy. He is actually the one guy on this team that I was saying from the beginning. Bubble wrap him. I'll see you week 1. I'm okay with it. I really don't want to be that way, but I'm just that worried about him being healthy because we know what he can do when he's out there. It's just a matter of how long is he going to be out there. And, and I'm going to give you credit, Dash, because I've seen you say this a couple of times on your shows, and I agree. The Giants have to start making contingency plans about having an answer, in the stables for this nonsense. Because as much as I love Andrew Thomas, he getting paid way too money to be missing so many games. I'm sorry, and I love AT. Okay, y'all know I'm a point of attack guy, but hey, if you can't help my team if you in the cold tub every week, I can't do that. I need you out there. So that's why the only reason why I was like, he's the one guy I'll say I'll see you week 1 if need be. But that's great news that you said that he's starting to practice. Let's go. Let's go see what we got.
I saw that this morning. I don't know if it was from Art, it might have been Art or Jordan Renan that said that, pretty much that they're looking for him to actually be out there on the field this week. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully, I mean, it's joint practices too, so that it might not be the best week for that, but listen, he got to get out there. We can't shy away from the contact now. So, and if he ain't healthy, I'd rather know now than know, week 1 or something like that. So, listen.
I'm not feeling Hudson, TP. I'm not feeling him. I'm not. I saw what I need to see today. I'm not feeling him. I can't be out there watching Hudson be a turnstile getting Russell killed out there. Okay, I can't see that if Andrew goes down, bro. What do you guys think it is? And this question is mainly for you, TP. If we have to deal with games this year where we don't have Andrew Thomas, I'm feeling putting Illuminor at left tackle and putting Bowe at right tackle. I'm done with the Hudson experience. I'm not. I already see what it is with him. I don't think that's going to work. What do you think about that, bro?
Man, when I think when certain things like that, right? Because I think the same exact thing. Mm-hmm. When certain things like that seem like it is the obvious thing to do, I'm wondering why that isn't a focal point.
I don't
why?
Either, brother. I don't.
Because to me that it's screaming for that to happen, right? Right. Even you think about Evan Neal, it was screaming for him, tackle is not it for him to go to guard. Right. And then these things happen, and it's okay, well, why haven't we been done that? And it's the same case with this, man. Yeah. And especially with Hudson. I mean, if we're looking at just the data that we do have, and maybe a little bit, but I think it's enough. When Coach Dable started making an emphasis on the O-line and the penalties and the false starts and things like that, I know during training camp, the first person,
talk about it,
who got sent to the sideline was who? It was Hudson.
Yes, it was.
And to find out that you're the guy on why I look up at the TV in the 2nd and 20 something, it's because Hudson. So Coach Dable, I hope he continues to make an emphasis on this because we know last year it was absolutely terrible, and the most disciplined team is going to have the way better chances of winning football games, and that's just something I cannot see another year of. No. And Hudson right now, he's leading the pack of that. So I mean,
I'm not a fan. I agree with you, bro. And it's funny you bring up last season, and I used to say to myself, what the hell? Why didn't we move Illuminor to left tackle earlier? Why does it take so long for Coach Dable to see these things? We had a bunch of stiffs off the street, Hubbard, and I had to watch Dash, I had to watch Hubbard for 3 weeks before this man said, you know what? Don't worry about it, bro. Let's move Illumino on left tackle. Like, what are we doing? Why does it take so long, like TP says, bro?
Just real quick, especially when you hear Illumino like talking in his press conference saying, I don't mind.
Right.
Like, when you hear him saying, oh, I'll play in either side.
Right.
Then that's when it's really like.
Now, we forget how it first started, too. Remember how it first started? Illumino wasn't even the right tackle. Remember?
Yeah,
when he first got here, they had him at left guard.
Yep.
And we sitting here like, wait a minute. We signed him because he was the right tackle in Oakland or Vegas. Like, why are we doing it? And just for him to end up at the right tackle. And then, like you said, then they were slow moving him to the left tackle. So for me, I'm like, things are super obvious, but not obvious to the staff that we should be making these moves. And I do see Alexander out there right now too.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's see what we got here. All right. Play fake. Too much time out there. They run into the ball. Oh, looks like it not knocked. Okay. Well, it is what it is. These are the guys that ran, but so hopefully Alexander can flash. I mean, you're playing third stringers, bro.
I hope so.
Yeah, you're playing third stringers, bro. I need you to flash out there. But I totally agree with you guys. I just think
poor tackling.
Yeah, you saw that, right? That was terrible. So some of them guys can take the bus back home to fuck. Jesus Christ. Okay, we got.
Look, it's preseason, but it's also preseason, man, in my household right now because I gotta whip the whole family back in the football shape.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
yo, I gotta remind everybody, like, yo,
hey,
listen, man,
we locked in, y'all. We locked in.
Yeah,
no doubt about it. We locked in, man. It's that time of year, bro. Like when Dad is watching football, find something to do. Go out there. I'll see you soon. And once they start for real, Sundays, it's locked. It's locked. Wife already knows. She's like, I'll take the kids out. I'll be back later. All right, I'll see you later. That's it. If I'm home and I'm not at the game, she know what time it is. And I'm sure it's like that with you guys too.
Yeah. And my wife is a veteran. You know, she know how it go down. But my kids, it's like I'm trying to get them right. You know,
no doubt.
They over here bothering me about the littlest things. Yeah.
Let me check in with this chat real quick as I got these guys. My homies are on the live. So listen, y'all, I'm sorry we didn't get to the chat sooner, but here we go. Big Sean, what's good, Sean? He says Dard did his job as a quarterback, made his reads and calm decisions. He's still a baby at the end of the day. Yeah. He looked good out there, and he looked like that. It wasn't too much of a stage for him. He got the jitters out, in the first drive, and said, "Okay, let's go to work." And that's what we want as Giant fans. We want to see that progression. We want to see the flash. That's what we want.
Yep.
That's what we want.
Yep.
Sean says a lot of growth to come for Dart. Corey checks in. What's up, guys? Just checking in. Corey, salute. What's goody, bro? How you doing, brother? Sean says, and Banks got to turn his head, man. He's solid. Yeah,
he got bailed out.
Yeah,
he got bailed out on that one catch that he didn't get both feet down.
Let's talk about.
It's the same thing. They had a deep crossing route that he gave up too. I don't listen, man. We rooting for Banks.
We want him to do well.
We are rooting for Banks, but
listen, you got to get it done. TP, I know you trying to let it be known because that's the guy you put your eggs in that basket. I know you, brother. Let's go. What you got on them?
This is the thing. So of course I was definitely paying close attention to Banks. I wasn't too mad on his defense with that one hander on that sideline thing. Okay. I thought that was an incredible catch. And I thought it would have been even more difficult for him to get 2 feet in if he was to catch it.
Right.
So I think, and if you watch it again, he tried. He looked back, and I don't know if it was just uncomfortable for him, but he just went back to regular schedule programming, and I couldn't really knock him because if I'm just being honest, I'm like, you know what, he was on that. Like it was really good defense. Yeah. And then that crossing route, I want y'all to go look in that. I think it was maybe the first drive on the defense, maybe the second. I can't remember.
Yeah.
But Paulson and Debo also had to guard a crossing route.
Yeah.
And I forget what linebacker it was, but the linebacker chipped him as he was crossing all the way. And he had a step or two on Paulson. But after he chipped him, Paulson was able to recoup and he was able to make the play.
Yeah.
And I take it to Banks. I mean, no one touched the receiver on that play. And those are the hardest.
Crossing route.
The hardest to guard. You know, so
no doubt about it.
You know, I'm don't get me wrong. I'm still, definitely focused and seeing what Deontay Banks is doing, but I'm not too mad at his showing today. I think he was
it is the first preseason game, so we ain't gonna get crazy.
We know that for Banks, everything is under a microscope for Banks.
Yeah, for sure.
We look at and he did that to himself. His effort, quitting out there on the field on plays and stuff like that.
That shit killed me.
I remember. So everything he does is going to be under the microscope, man. And in some cases, it's not fair. In some cases, it's not fair. But in some cases, he did it to himself. So I'm still rooting for him because I think he is very, very talented. He has a skill set as far as height, weight, speed that a lot of corners don't have. And if he can actually become that kind of player, it just makes us even better at the end of the day. So I'm definitely rooting for him. I don't want to get that confused, but I got my eye on him.
Yeah, for sure.
Glasses on.
No doubt about it. I mean, like, we all want him to do well, and he's got the talent. And that's for me. That's why I'm so hard on him and I frustrated when I saw that effort level last year because it's like, dude, you're better than this, man. Why are you not better than what you're showing? Like, I get frustration, but I need you to be better, and I need the progression. See, if he was just get his head around things and play ball skills better with the balls in the air, hey, we would never complain. We'll just say, hey, he got beat, but he was there. Hey, tip your cap to the receiver. Because in the league, you're going to have receivers make plays in this league, man. The rules against defensive backs are just murder for them to cover receivers in space too long. So, but man, he has the talent, like you said, TP. He has the talent. He's a good tackler. He's physical. It's just, dude, get your mind right and don't let us down at the wrong time. Because I guarantee you, if he would have showed this, we would have never signed a Debo this year. I know that. They would have said, you know what? He's our number one. Let's just kind of piece it. Maybe we'll get somebody in the draft mid-round.
Would have saved a lot of money, too. Would have saved a lot of money.
A whole lot of money. A whole lot of money. Maybe we use that money on a Debo for an offensive lineman to help out, something like that. You never know. Or wide receiver. You don't never know what in totality of the roster construction would certain pieces end up being in a domino effect when you spend money in a different position. You never know. So, hey, let's hope he does well, man. And, Debo's been getting cooked in camp a lot. I'm going to be honest. He's been getting cooked a lot in camp, bro. Like I've been seeing a lot. And some of the time I'm like, all right, it's league. I get it. But then when I'm seeing Wandale and I'm seeing Slay, and I'm just like, bro, you good with that leg? Like that injury? You sure you all right? But hey, it's preseason. Adiba looked pretty solid today too, so that was a good thing.
It's funny what you were saying, like just possibly going, like whatever the scenario is, just finding different prospects and stuff. Because one thing I've been enjoying this preseason is just watching, the prospects that I was thinking about this offseason prior to the draft, and even looking at the Bills. I see. Big man was a Deion Walker on the Bills side.
Yeah.
It's just I've been doing that pretty much all preseason, just looking at different names and just seeing how they look, seeing how I was working on.
That's one of the best things about the preseason. Like I said, when we go over college ball and we see all these guys, we can't draft all of them.
Right.
And I did the same thing. Right before the game started, I looked at the depth chart and I saw Deion Walker. I saw TJ Sanders was another defensive tackle that they picked up. Obviously, what the cornerback got hurt, Maxwell Hairston. He was another guy that I was looking at too. So, it's all relative to what a lot of us do, throughout, the whole entire offseason when we look at these guys through through the combine and through all of that, and you see these guys, and I think Deion Walker had a couple of good plays today too.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it's good to see these guys, and you know what? Also, when you see some of these guys do well, you feel good about yourself too, because you're looking at them, you're seeing something like, okay, I wasn't crazy.
Exactly.
He does have some talent,
exactly,
and stuff like that. So
hint, Jimmy Horn Jr.
Bro, I still can't believe we didn't get that guy, man. I wanted him, man. I wanted to take him, man. I was so upset we didn't get him. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Man. Like so we couldn't at least get Shador's receiver. I was thinking in my mind the whole draft. I was like,
one of them.
Hey, can we get his receiver at least?
The other kid did good too. The kid Wester for the Ravens. You saw
LaJonte.
He looked good the other night.
Yeah. Because I kept saying, I was like, look, a Colorado receiver. Like, if we could get into those late rounds, I just wanted to grab a receiver out of the draft. But I mean, look, I'm not complaining because again, I think we did good. But like Dash was saying, it's just some guys who you was paying attention to, and you're seeing like they making splashes at camp and stuff like that. And you're saying to yourself, okay, all right, I wasn't tripping. Like, all right.
Maybe I should call conspiracy, y'all. The Giants are still mad about his father pulling that cell phone out on Monday night.
Good Lord.
I'm just saying. Maybe that's what it is.
That's not his pops. That's not his pops. I thought that was his pops, too.
No, that's not his pops?
It's not his pops. Talking about Jimmy Horn. Talking about Jimmy. Yeah, I thought that was his pops, too. It just made a lot of sense. That's not his pop. His pop, he ain't even related to Jimmy Horn. That's
my God! I swear to God, I thought I you know what? Then that's
I must have missed it. What happened? What happened?
So remember years ago, Jimmy Horn was a wide receiver for the Saints.
Oh, the Saints when he pulled the okay.
I thought that was his touchdown.
Nah,
okay. I used to think that too. But I knew the backstory.
Like a year. I thought that was his pops for like a year.
Yeah, I used to think that
too. I saw
too.
the story where they said, his pops had got locked up, and I'm like, damn, Jimmy Horn got locked up, and it was like, oh. That's not his pops. I'm just
yeah.
All right, that's on me. I guess I'm late to the party. I swear to God, I thought I was his father. All right, so we can do that.
I thought something happened at the draft that I missed. I'm like, hold on, what happened? Well, okay, yeah, I know exactly. Yeah, when he went underneath the little goalpost thing. Yeah, that was one of the hardest celebrations, though.
And that was right after that. That's when he started seeing those fines come.
Oh, yeah.
Set it off with them fines.
They're like, yo, all right, this is getting out of hand.
For real. But fellas, I gotta head out. It's lunchtime.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I appreciate you coming through, man. Appreciate coming through. Everybody out there, listen, that's watching this show, please subscribe to this man. Big Dash knows, one of the best YouTube content creators for a long time. He's been doing it. And if you ain't if you a Giant fan and you not a subscriber by now, what y'all doing? Where you been? Go hit that sub, man, for real. Appreciate you chopping it up, man.
Those same people, before you do that, make sure you subscribe to this channel first. And then you can worry about me after that.
Appreciate
Shout out to my man Jorge, going for sports. Shout out to my man TP Way.
Yes, sir.
I'll see y'all later, man. Late night Giants talk going on later tonight. Hope to see you guys there too, man.
Yes, sir.
Definitely will, bro.
I'll be there.
All right, have a good one.
Yep.
Yes, sir. You too. Yeah, TP, man.
Yeah, I got a live stream as well, man, after the game. So,
yeah, man. Do your thing, brother. I know you're going to go. Everybody out there, hey, listen, y'all. I said it in the beginning when I brought this gentleman on the show, and I said it for Dash leaving. Y'all need to go subscribe to my guy, TP Way, the Giant, one of the best content creator Giant fans out here. If you want to stay informed of what's going on, this man got his ear to the streets. Y'all need to subscribe right now to my bro TP Way the Giant. I appreciate you stopping by, man. And
hey, but you gonna be on? You gonna be on a little longer?
A little bit, but I'm definitely
okay. I'm gonna kick it. I'm gonna kick it for a little bit more. I was just
okay, cool. So
I'm gonna kick it for a little bit more.
Appreciate that, bro. So I got this thing I'm talking here because you know me. I'm point of attack, baby.
Yeah.
Giants run defense is the key to ascending into one of the top units in the NFL, man. And we can't stop this run, okay? And I'm sorry, all the blood we got on that pass rush, all the talent on this defense, it's gonna be wasted. It's gonna be wasted if we don't stop the run because we got to get to third down, man. We got to get to third down. And the last couple of years, it has been an eyesore on this defense. Even going back with Wink, when Wink was here, it's been a problem, to be honest. And at first, I used to say, you know what? Maybe it's because Wink doesn't care about the defense, run defense, which he has openly said he's more in tune with rush. But last year, we can't use that excuse. Wow. It just wasn't good enough. Wow. Look at these numbers last year, bro. 2024, our run defense rankings was 26 overall. That's not good at all enough. 4.6 per carry. And I know Dex, not being there was a big deal, bro. I get that when he got hurt, but it just wasn't good enough even when he was there. 19 rushes allowed of 20-plus yards. That is not Giant defense, man. What do you think about that?
Well, that's definitely something that I paid attention to today, especially because Dex didn't play today.
Yeah.
The good news is they looked pretty good today. They really did. They looked pretty good today. They was in the backfield, had a little push up front. They did their thing. But that definitely can't be the case this year.
No.
I don't believe it will be. Again, I think this is just a different defense in total. And I think that, Coach Shane has the easiest job on this coaching staff, man.
Talk about it, brother.
Like, come on, man. So just put these guys where they need to be, man. Simple as that. And I think we're definitely going to have a better showing, man, as far as stopping the run is concerned. So
no doubt about it.
Yeah, I'm a little more confident in that area than not. So we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, and I mean we just can't have that this year, and that's why that DT2 job is really, really important to me.
Yeah.
Between Roches, Robertson, Harris, and Alexander, who I want Alexander to win the job, but if he's not ready, we can't just throw him out there either.
Right,
because it's too important to this defense, man. Because when you got Ryan Burns, you got Kayvon Thibodeau, you got Abdul Carter, you got the great Dexter Lawrence, man, and you got Golston coming off the bench and rush packages. If we are able to turn these guys loose, this Giant defense, bro, I'm telling you, and I know you believe it as well, is going to be one of the best units in football, but it's got to start at the run, man, and we can't be getting gashed all day like that. I mean, it's ridiculous. We can't do that. That's not Giant football. We need to get back to who we are. The DNA of the Giants has always been tough defense, run the ball, quarterback make plays fourth quarter. That's who we are. And until we do the run thing, it's going to be where we're at. And I think, like you said, this year is going to be improved, albeit we stay healthy because we got better depth now.
And that's the thing, man. And that's why it's so good to see your linebackers flying to the ball the way they are and things like that, because that's it. Offenses, they're going to look at you and say, okay, well, this defense, we know that they're star-studded. We know there's a lot of hype around it. We know that they're good. What is their weak point?
Right.
What is their weak point? Because that's exactly where we're gonna attack.
Right.
That reminds me of what was the Super Bowl game when what year was that when we played the Bills and all year.
Super Bowl 25.
The Bills had that fast-paced offense, putting the ball in the air.
Big gun.
It was just you got to have an answer to these things.
Right.
So I just think that ultimately, we know how it is, man. Football is a game of chess, and we got to make it we make it difficult on all phases, So.
Yeah, no doubt about it, man. And like you said, Super Bowl 25, Otis Anderson running the ball, keeping that Buffalo Bills offense off the ball. We had the ball for 39, 40 minutes that game.
Yep.
We don't do that. We don't win that Super Bowl. Bottom line, that's who the Giants are. And if they want to get their respect back, we got to do it by stopping the run, being fierce and menacing on defense. And the only way we get to do that is stopping the run. And you know what? Another thing, too, we got to do better at is we got to force some turnovers, man. Because last year was just we couldn't get a turn. I think we broke. Am I incorrect? Let me know. But I believe we broke the NFL single season record of consecutive weeks without turnovers in a season.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean,
wouldn't be surprised.
It was crazy, bro. Like we were ranked 28th overall last season in forced turnovers. the elite defenses in football do two things well. Three things well, I should say. Stop the run, rush the passer, and create turnovers. That's got to be the identity of this Giant team so they can win games against this schedule, okay? Which, listen, it's challenging, but it's not impossible. Kill that noise, y'all out there talking about 2-15. I saw some moron writer write 2-15, and everybody started running for that. The latest for a couple of days, all of that nonsense. The Giants get this defense right. They're going to be a pain in the ass and a menace to play or whoever they face it in any week.
A lot of y'all have to hit that update button, man. Point blank, period. A lot of y'all have to put that update button because I just don't know how you see this team just being a 2-win team. I don't know. I don't get that. But exactly to what you said, I mean, good. On a good note, listen, we have a few players defensively that are more than capable of creating turnovers. And when that ball is in the air, it's going to be pressure. It is going to be pressure. Javon Harlan can go out there and get you some turnovers. Yes, Tyler Nubin can definitely go get you some turnovers. Drew Phillips is definitely a guy who can create some turnovers. You know, and even with this D-line, and you think about how aggressive Deonte Banks and Paulson Adebo is going to play, you know, on the ends, yes, they are also capable of causing some turnovers. So, and a lot of people forget, especially in that zone, a lot of people forget what Deonte Banks looked like his rookie year.
Yes.
I mean, that guy,
that's the guy we want.
Come on. He was playing that CB2 role his rookie year. Him getting back to that, you know, he could be a ball hawk, you know. So the good news is that I just don't see us being the same team that we were defensively last year. I think we definitely improved, and I think that we definitely got people who can cause havoc and we could get turnovers. And I ain't even speak about the D-line and what they can do to quarterbacks, you know, getting back there, causing fumbles and things like that. So
thanks.
I see promise for sure.
Yeah.
Got to hit the update button, people.
Yeah, for sure. I'm just so, bro, I am so sick and tired of the narrative that the Giants are just bad this year because of last year. Like, last year's last year. How do you not see the talent has been upgraded compared to what we started week one last year to right now? I just don't understand. I think it's lazy. I think it's just we want to have this narrative, the Giants suck so we can laugh and this and that. And they want to do this because they have nothing else. Last year was all Barkley. Oh, how could you let Barkley go? All of that. The Daniel Jones stuff, you know, Daboll and Shane Hassie. So now we got to create something else because they're running out of things to talk about that's negative. Yep. They want the negative. Yep. I can't wait until the Giants shock everyone this season. So we can lay back and say, we told y'all, and you didn't listen. So how about you like us now? Especially Commander fans are just driving me crazy. I'm telling you, bro, I can't even. They really think they're going to win the Super Bowl now over that. I mean, they outkicked their coverage, and they're already like, as long as we got JD5, we good. Listen, there's more to it than JD5 because JD5 can't tackle. JD5 ain't going to stop the run. Okay? So y'all keep up with that. Y'all keep doing that.
Yep. I can't wait, bro. I'm telling you, man. I really can't wait.
TP, Corey is checking in. Want to let you know, hey, TP, I want to ask, what's your prediction on the Giants' record for the season?
Yeah, man. Hey, listen. I don't care who thinks to differ. I don't care who's doubting. I'm not going to lie to you. At the bare minimum, I see 8. At the bare minimum, I see 8 wins.
Yeah.
I see 8 wins at the bare minimum. So it's either that or we or up. Again, I look at these teams, obviously I look at them a lot different than a lot of people do.
Yeah. For
sure. Like we was just saying, Washington, I'm so not scared of Washington. I'm so not scared of them, especially week one. You know, they got a lot of things that they trying to figure out. They got a lot of things that they, you know, going through right now. You know, even if they, even if Terry gets back, you know, they missed a lot of time. You know, they missed a lot of time. So Washington, I don't look at how people look at them. Dallas, I'm so not worried about Dallas.
Hell no.
I'm so not worried about Dallas. Who is
Yep.
their running back? Come on, man. I'm not worried about them.
Javonte Williams from Denver, who Denver let go. Please.
Not excited.
Not at all.
Not excited. You know what I mean? The Chiefs, everybody looks like that is just an impossible win. And I'm not even going out there saying like, oh, it's going to be this dub or whatever. Touchdown Giants, I see us. But I'm not even saying that it's an impossible task. Mm-hmm. But I don't look at the Chiefs as like soup impossible to beat, especially early in the season.
And we match up with them, TP. Remember what they dealt with in the playoff in the Super Bowl with the Eagles? Guess what? We got a ferocious D-line as well. Is their O-line ready? I'm not sure about all that.
Man. Come on. And then just to wrap it up here with the Chargers, right? I think that's the fourth game.
Yep.
You telling me that all four of these teams right here, it's not – we can't get out of here 3-1?
Exactly.
You telling me that's impossible? You telling me that can't happen?
Yeah.
I beg to differ. Beg to differ.
Talk about it.
And somebody's going to have to show me different otherwise, man. But as of right now, where I stand, as of what we're looking like preseason, as of what we have been looking like training camp, as of the players that we added on to this team, listen, man, the sky's the limit. And I think we're going to really, shock a lot of people. And we're going to be put back on the map, man. It's time for Giants football to be back, point blank, period. So
that's what I'm talking about, baby. That's the way I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. And you said you got the floor. You said basically the floor is 8 wins. I got 7 as the floor only because of the dart thing still lingering until we know for sure it's Russ the whole season. Mm-hmm. But I got us at 9-8. And I wouldn't be surprised if we get 10. I wouldn't. I mean, people out there want to crown all these teams. You go right and do that. We could break down every game and see there's matchups in the Giants' favor as well if you look at it from an unbiased lens. That's the key, though. Can the people out there look at it through an unbiased lens? That's just my opinion.
Yep. And see, a lot of times too, man, what happens now in this young generation as well, mainly, they don't understand what a good defense does for a football team, man.
Yeah.
We're just looking at the offensive side of the ball and you just thinking, okay, offense versus offense. Boom. No, defensively, man. Defensively, look at us versus all of these teams that y'all talking about, are these big bad wolves.
Yeah.
Look, man, they just going to have to prove it to me.
Yes, sir.
I mean? So, especially
Corey says, I got us at 10-7 or maybe 11-6. Talk about it, Corey. I can see it.
Come on,
I can see it.
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
let's go.
This Giant team, it's like TP said, okay? When you got a defense like this on paper, now, of course, it's on paper. They got to do it, and we are feeling they will. You got a defense like this, that changes the game because guess what? Now, offensive coordinators got a game plan tonight. Oh my God! Like how are we gonna block them? How we this that? Like those things are a factor. And then in November, in December, in that cold weather coming to MetLife, you got to deal with that menacing defense for 60. Listen, good luck. Good luck with that. It changes everything. Now, if they do their job. And Rush just steady. Give me steady Steelers rush. I am happy with that, TP. I really am. I mean, you cannot tell me, ain't no one out here could tell me that the weapons on this offense on the Giants is not better than the ones that he had with the Steelers last year. Can no one tell me that our coaching staff with our offensive coordinator is not better than Arthur Smith in the Pittsburgh, who is trash? He is a trash offensive coordinator, okay? You mean to tell me Russ can't lead us to wins with the weapons and the coaching he has over here on the offensive side of the ball? If the defense just do what they do and he does his job, I really think that this Giant team is going to shock people, man. I'm telling you.
For fact, man. Hey, and look, as an update to this game, look, I know it's preseason and I know people, it's just like, whatever. They don't really care about the wins and losses in preseason.
Right.
But the way I view preseason is this, man. Not just certain players are in preseason. Everybody is in preseason.
Yes, sir.
Everybody. And when I say everybody, I mean including the coaching staff.
Yeah.
And so what I want to see right now, as we are in the league right now, and it's about to get to the fourth quarter soon.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see us find a way to win this game.
Yeah.
I want to see us also, this coaching staff, find a way to put us in the best position to win, because we also need to win. We also need to learn how to win again. See, a lot of the what people would fail to realize when we talk about last season is a lot of those games were super close.
Yes.
And a lot of those games weren't coached the best. And if coached better, we could have had some more wins on our record.
Yeah.
So
talk about
I
it.
want to see if we could learn how to win again, man. Like, do certain things to put us in the best position to end out on a W. So again, I know it's just preseason, and it's just like nobody's looking at the wins and losses. But Denzel Washington once said, anything that you practice at, you become good at.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Practice winning right now while we have it. Practice winning. Right. So
that's right.
Something to pay attention to right now.
Develop those good habits. Develop having a killer instinct. Say, hey, man, we've been here before. We've been here before. When that fourth quarter comes, we've been here before. Let's do it. That's what happened with Coughlin coach teams, with Eli. Every time they win the fourth quarter, they were in the game in those close games. Hey, we got Eli. We got this defense, this pass rush. We've been here before. Let's go do it. It all starts, like you said, man, practice, preseason. Do it. You like those words from Denzel are true facts, man. They're true facts. Mm-hmm. Do it, and it becomes routine. That's what you want. That's what you want, man. No doubt about it. And I love the fact that the Giants are competing right here. And just our quarterback room alone is just so much better this year. I mean, right now, Jameis Winston's with the third team. Jameis Winston's the third string quarterback. Bro, this is just
people don't know how tough that is.
Oh,
that's tough.
Man. Yes. Like people, like when we did that show, I came on that show with you with the Washington Commander fans. Remember we were talking about quarterback room?
Yeah.
And I asked you that question. I said, are we judging the room or the starting quarterback? Because our room better. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I'm with you. I
mean, listen. I have total confidence. They're talking to Russ right now on the telecast. I have total confidence that with the veterans in this team, whether it be Russell Wilson, continued progress in guard, progressing, becoming quarterback that we hope will be, that we are in good hands with the best we've been since Eli was here.
Yeah.
So that alone should add to more wins, more belief from the locker room. And that's another thing, bro. The locker room believing in the guys. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes it just takes that, what I'm saying, to make everyone play harder, push more, execute better, man. And these guys, they have the locker room on. Look at what Neighbors is talking about with Russ. I've been seeing some interviews of him lately, and he just is like, I am so appreciative to have Russell Wilson on our team. The way he leads, the way he leads the entire team. It's not just like throwing to the receivers, like the way he's leading the entire team. Like, it's just night and day from last year. That's a big deal for second-year players coming into league, rookie players coming to league. This is how it's done here. Mm-hmm. Not this is not a college situation. This is not a bad. This is how we do it here. Practice doing it like this. Bro, it's such a relief, man.
Yep. That's a fact. But listen, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here.
Appreciate you, bro.
I gotta go ahead down there, man. Be on daddy duty for a second, man. But I appreciate you, man, for having me on for sure. This is go time now. It's go time. We're about to see a lot of action. We got joint practices coming up. We got 2 more preseason games after this, and it's go time.
It's go time. So baby.
I'm ready for it, man.
Yes, sir. I'm definitely gonna catch your stream too. Yep. Now that I know it's on, definitely gonna catch you there.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you stopping by, TP. Once again, my bro. All y'all out there, go hit that subscribe button to TP Way the Giant channel. You will not be disappointed. One of the best doing it out here, and it's only up. It's just going to get even better. Stick with my guy, man.
Yes, sir.
Salute,
appreciate
brother.
You, bro. Yes, sir.
Thanks,
yes,
appreciate
sir.
it.
All right, peace.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. So, listen, thanks to everybody out there tuned in, watching the channel. Everybody out there, chopping it up with me as usual. I am very excited as a Giant fan, and I hope you guys are feeling that too. Let's not buy into none of the narratives, y'all. This Giant team is a lot better than y'all think, what the haters think. Listen, I need all Giant Nation, all Giant fan soldiers who don't give a fuck what anyone say and go ride or die with this team. Hit that subscribe button to this channel, Born for Sports, man, because that's the kind of content you're going to get if you come to this channel, okay? The Giants are a good team, and I feel like it's only up from here, and I'm excited. Shout out to my Section 330 crew. We always chopping it up, and can't wait to get out to MetLife and be out there. We are going to be rooting for this team no matter what, day in, day out. And, hey, listen, it's only up. As going back to the score before we get up out of here, Giants took the lead as me and TP were just talking about heading into the fourth quarter, up 24-17. You know, in the fourth quarter right now, Jameis took them down the field, got the lead. Hey, let's develop these winning habits, man. Yes, it's only preseason. It doesn't count in the win-loss column. But to me, it's practice. You got to practice what you preach, and you got to practice winning. You practice winning, guess what? It becomes routine. Now it becomes this is expected, what we expect to happen, not what we hope to happen and what we don't think can happen. So let's see looks like they just tied the game. Buffalo just went down the field, tied the game. You know, third stringers, fourth stringers, and all of that are in the games. Battle of the third stringers. Let's see how the rest of the fourth quarter go. But as a Giant fan, you got to be pleased with this outing. You know, in week one, the Giant defense showed flashes. They flashed of what the potential could be. You know, hitting the quarterback, stopping the run. Secondary looked like they were flying to the ball. You know, Giant offense, Russell Wilson. Hey, he was on time with all his passes, hit every guy he was supposed to get open. Couple of penalties on the first drive have to be cleaned up. Mr. Hudson, he's got to clean that shit up. He's holding it down till Andrew Thomas is ready. But other than those two penalties, maybe Russell Wilson takes us down the field and scores touchdowns in that point. So, and of course, the big story today is Jackson Dart. Jackson Dart was tremendous today. Really answered the bell. Showed some potential. You know, his final numbers, 12 of 19, 154 yards, 1 touchdown pass, you know, 8.1 yards per attempt, hit a deep bomb touchdown to Humphrey, 28-yard touchdown pass, was just a perfectly placed ball. Nice to see there. And, you know, he also ran the ball too. He's also, right now as we speak, our leading rusher. Right now in the game, he had 3 carries at 24 yards, 19-yard run was his longest run. Showing flashes, man. And again, I don't want to see this as a situation where everyone is like, let's put Dart out now. No, let's slow cook this. Let him learn. Let him keep progressing. And when the time is right, he will be out there. He will be out there. But right now, this is Russell Wilson's team. This is Russell Wilson's team, and we need him to be ready for week 1. And I believe that he is the type of player that this current Giant team needs as a veteran signal caller to stabilize that quarterback room that hasn't been stabilized for a long time now. So now we got our best quarterback starting since Eli Manning. Let's see what he can do with what we have now. Let's not rush Jackson Dart. When he's ready, he will play. But right now, this is Russell Wilson's team. And I believe he's going to take us this season to where we can go. And let's see how that goes. So that's going to do it for today. Shout out to everybody that came through. Shout out to TP Way the Giant, my bro, chopping it up with me, joining the show. Shout out to Big Dash Nose, chopping it up with me and joining the show. And also, I shout out everyone out there that commented and tuned in. And for those that are new to the channel, I just ask one thing from you, man. One thing. It's not a lot. It's not a lot to ask. Smash that subscribe button to Born for Sports because, folks, I talk all sports. If you're a big-time Giant fan, as you can see like I am, hey, you're going to get the Giant content you're looking for, man. Every week I can, I'm going to be out here talking Giants. And, hey, You want to tune in for the content coming. We are in preseason mode. Keep it locked, Giant Nation. I talk New York Knicks basketball. Looks like we just hired, we're piecing that coaching staff together. Looks like we just hired an assistant head coach last night, Mr. Gent from the Charlotte Hornets, well regarded. Looks like it's going to be a good thing. He's going to join Mike Brown's staff. Let's see how we get this offense going. Hey, Knicks basketball preseason and camp is not too far away, folks. The way these days are going, once September comes, hey, Knicks basketball will be joining very soon. I talk New York Mets baseball. And folks, I am not a happy Met fan right now. That Met content is coming, though. And very soon, in the next few days, I am not happy with what I'm seeing from this New York Met baseball team. They got to wake the fuck up, okay? I am not liking what I'm seeing from the New York Mets, but again, it's that part of the year. It's pennant race baseball. They're right in it, and a lot to be decided going forward. Keep it locked, Met fans, and come and hit that subscribe button. I talk New York Yankees baseball. I talk about the Brooklyn Nets, the Jets, whatever you want to talk about in the world of sports, especially New York sports. Salute Giant Nation out there. Like and subscribe to Born for Sports. Let's go Giants.